What's going on, dudes? It's your boy Andy freaking Matrix. What's going on? So, look, I'm an RPG fanatic, and I've been following Square Enix and other RPG games for the longest time. And this situation, I've never seen anything like this. I mean, I know we saw what was it, Hi-Fi Rush getting shut down like a year later, right? But that's a year later. At least you could see results within a year. So Visions of Mana has been shut. The studios that made Visions of Mana has been shut down.
Hello, this is Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! And make sure to subscribe to Andy Matrix's channel. Now on with the show.
Okay, I'm here bounding into comments. Says just a day after Visions of Mana hits shelves, developer Ouka Studios completely gutted by parent company NetEase Games. okay, so Ouka Studios is the studio that created Visions of Mana. Right? I mean, this game literally came out August 29th. Right now is September 2nd. The game literally came out like 3 days ago from the time of this video. And a day after, literally September 1st, that shit got shut down, bro. No, August 30th, excuse me. That thing got shut down. Literally like at 24 hours later. That seemed kind of sketchy. I mean, to me, it sounds to me like it was a write-up. But let's go ahead and do some research. So, if we go to Gematsu, say Ouka Studios, it says right here, Ouka Studio, also known as Sakura Studios, is a video game developer and subsidiary of NetEase Games, headquarters in Shibuya, Tokyo. Right, so it's in Japan. However, it is a subsidiary of NetEase, which is a Chinese game company. And it was funded in 2020. This is literally 4 years old. This company it started during the pandemic, literally. Literally started during the pandemic. And if we go to NetEase, if you do a quick search of NetEase, this is a Chinese company. So it's Chinese owned. All right, I want you to remember that. All right, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. This is going to be a piece of the puzzle. A piece of the puzzle. All right, so let's go ahead and read. I already highlighted the important areas to cut out all the BS. So it says here, press on the news by reporter, the Chinese-based NetEase informed him they had nothing to announce regarding the specific closure of Ouka Studios, instead choosing to provide him with a scanned PR statement. It says, in supporting studio PR statement, yeah. In supporting studios outside China, we crafted our strategy based on our goal of providing better game experiences to local and global players. Okay, a NetEase spokesman said in Mochizuki, it says, thus always making necessary adjustments to reflect market conditions. Okay, market conditions. So what? I mean, did you even see the results of Visions of Mana? And here's one of the things that one of the reasons why I think they were absolutely okay with shutting down. They don't even bother reporting the sales of this game, right? Visions of Mana, because especially companies like Sony, I don't understand what is it, but modern day game companies, they don't like turn-based RPGs. Like they look down upon these types of RPG games. They think, oh, this doesn't make money anymore. That's just one of the things that came to mind immediately. So let's see what else they got to say. It says, further, according to Mochizuki, it appears this move was made in response to both NetEase stagnating investments in various Japanese studios. Okay, so stagnating investment meaning they're not doing very well in Japan. Well, actually, I mean, if you look at the Japanese economy. But I mean, aside from the Japanese economy, things like anime and video gaming are still booming, so the company should be making a lot of money, right? In addition to Ouka Studios, their portfolio also includes Yakuza series, creators Eponymous, Negoshi Studios, SUDA 51 Grasshopper manufacturer, and former veteran Capcom producer Hiroyuki Kobayashi's GP Track 50 studio, which, coupled with the recent success of Black Myth Wukong, has reportedly led the parent company to consider putting more effort in their own homegrown productions. Keyword right here, right here, right here, right here. Homegrown production. So Black Myth Wukong. Black Myth Wukong sold 20 million copies already. 20 million copies. I want you to think about that. And this is a Chinese company. Remember, NetEase is a Chinese company. One of the things, because I mean, if you look at the Chinese gaming market, it's mostly like free-to-play gacha games, right? Free-to-play gacha games in China, mostly. Okay, mostly. Let's just say. And here comes Black Myth Wukong, a story of, you know, a traditional Chinese story. You make a really good game, really good gameplay, really good storytelling, and what happens? It does really well in the West. It does really well around the world. 20 million copies sold. It brings in a lot of money. A lot of money. All of a sudden, NetEase is like, hey, why don't we keep, if we can make these types of games here in China, why not just pull our stuff from other countries and just, you know, focus the market here? That's what I'm thinking. The success of Black Myth Wukong is affecting the decisions of Chinese developers. I mean, literally, he literally say has reportedly led to parent company to consider putting more effort in homegrown productions, meaning creating more video games within China. And I'm not talking about gacha games. I'm talking about single player story games. Single player story games. Let's see what happens. Right, and then it goes on to say, they keep talking. Where is it? It says, but regardless, since its initial tease of the existence, absolutely no specific confirmation regarding these mystery titles have ever been. Okay, so then what do we got here? Okay, so basically, we got a tweet of one of the employees getting fired. Says, "I'm at 30th work anniversary. My boss informed me they were letting me go. See, after 3 decades, yeah. So at NetEase, yeah. So after 4 years, imagine getting fired from this company. You thought you had a future there with all the gains you were gonna make. Wow. So, this is my take on it. Because, so they shut down the studio, and this is after the success of Black Myth Wukong. And to me, it seems like this is a tax write-off, right? This is a tax write-off. Number one. Tax write-off number one. Number two is why develop games overseas when we can just, if we can make more video games like Black Myth Wukong at home in China, then let's just do that. Let's focus on that and screw studios outside of China. You know what? You don't just shut down a gaming studio just like that. This is planned out, baby. This is planned out. They know exactly what they were doing. So no matter how much money Visions of Mana how much money it makes, how many sales, they're just gonna use that as a tax write-off. And then they're gonna take, they're gonna shut down they shut down Ouka Studios in Japan. They're gonna go back to China and focus on one-player games and sell it to the Chinese market for the simple fact, the Chinese market, you make one game in China, right? One game in China, and it sells tens of millions of copies, as opposed to the West. So these games are gonna make a truckload of money. Like if, I hope you guys are following me here. But it looks like the success of Black Myth Wukong is now affecting the decisions of Chinese gaming companies. But hey, let me know what you think about this situation, about this studio being shut down. Whatever your thoughts are, comment below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, guys. It's your boy, Andy Matrix Gaming. Okay, I changed the name of the channel. Gaming. Godspeed, baby. See you later.